Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we had a global data download last night. Should be just pure happiness, right? Because again, we have the 9th anniversary celebration right here. 9th anniversary celebration is the best celebration in Dokkan history by far, really. No celebration has ever had, I think even half of the amount of content. Let me actually quickly pull the celebration info up on JP, because again, this is gonna turn into a rant video. I'm probably gonna be cursing a lot. I'm gonna be telling people they're babies a lot. I mean, it is what it is. You know, we're here. But any other opinion other than, oh, the 9th anniversary is the best celebration in Dokkan history. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You're just wrong, unless that's your opinion. Like, I'm sorry. Around here, we don't do the whole, like, oh, well, I think, like, bro, like, there is, like, actual legitimate, like, things we could point to where it's not, like, you can't just say, well, I think it's the worst. Well, but it's not. It's just flat out. Here, let me just quickly pull up the details here, and we'll just go over, because there is, like, even, like, Global is still gonna get just an insane, this is it right here. Global is still gonna get just an insane amount of content. All right, so, remember, there is kind of like a part 3, which comes with UI Goku, and Evolution Blue Vegeta's EZA. That actually is already in the global, data, right? UI Goku and Vegeta are coming out on the 31st. That's only a couple of days away. I saw a lot of comments last night. It was on this tweet. A lot of people saying, oh, well, maybe on JP it was really good, but on global it's been dry. That's fucking wrong. No, it hasn't been dry on global. You're delusional. And then people go, oh, well, like Broly Chai and Lemo were like massively delayed. It was like 1 day or 2 days, depending upon your time zone. Like, it was not a big deal. Global has moved things up and back for like all of the stuff in this anniversary. UI Goku and Vegeta are coming to global early. People aren't complaining about that. Are you guys complaining that these guys are moved up? Or Memorable Battles was moved up? Like, it's just, at a certain point, it's like, bro, like, you guys are just looking for shit to complain about. Okay, so let's just quickly, like, jump through here. Let me actually, just turn this on. Okay, so you have the 4 banners, right? You have the Dokkan Fest Broly, Carnival Gogeta, Dokkan Fest Beast, Carnival Gammas. Now, on JP, all 4 banners were the same, which is 3+1. That was it. Global, for part 1, had, I mean, the greatest banners in Dokkan history in terms of value. This was just stunning. Now, if you guys don't remember about whiny global players, people were complaining about this when they showed it, man. People were complaining about this at first. A lot of people. There was a lot of people. It was true. Who were saying, oh, wow, but we're not getting tickets. Bro, what? Like, you guys understand you're playing a gacha game, right? My recommendation is don't force yourself to play the fucking game. If you hate it that much, don't force yourself to play. It's not tough. I don't, like, this is not your full-time job. I mean, for me, I guess it kind of actually is. But, like, this is not people's full-time job to play Dokkan, right? Play the game if you're having fun and enjoying it. I see some of these things people say, and it's just blowing my mind. Again, these banners right here, I have had several banners where I've gone over 10,000 stones to pull 5 copies of the unit to rainbow them. I feel like it would be difficult to go past 4,000 stones with this format. I don't know. Dude, like, this shit is insane. Global players get treated so much better than JP players. It is an unarguable fucking fact. Global players just get treated better. Like, it is a fact. I don't know why people try so hard to pretend that's not the case. You see this shit? Global has had this over 50 times. These, like, little discounts like this. JP doesn't get this. Man, like, these things happen, and global players are like, I don't see that. Nope. I'm gonna be delusional. I'm gonna pretend it doesn't happen. Like, bro, what are we doing? Stop fucking crying, global players, all right? You guys are not oppressed. You are not, oh my god, they're doing it again. Stop it. It's not the case, dude. Global players get treated better than JP players. The JP players are pissed. The actual, like, Japanese players are pissed all the time at the preferential treatment global players get, man. Like, you guys gotta, like, actually look at this shit, dude. It's not, like, here, I want to keep going through this, the celebration info, right? So then, of course, you know, there's these, keep in mind, by the way, that, the rainbow tickets, you guys are going to be able to do this. I believe it's once UI and Vegeta drop. Well, I think it was on JP, but I think it's going to be a few days after because they moved Goku and Vegeta up on global. You know, so like when the Cell Max drops, Red Zone movie boss rush, the 9th anniversary, like when all this stuff drops, yeah, because the 22nd, this was the same day as UI Goku and Vegeta on JP. When this stuff drops, that's when you're going to be able to use the rainbow tickets to summon on one of the 4 banners with a 77 unit multi. So keep that in mind. You got that still coming. You got the 9th anniversary stage, you know, against Beast and Broly. Gets you the exclusive equips for them. You got the stages 7 and 8 of Supreme Magnificent Battle against Blue Gogeta and Beast Gohan. 2 of the most, you know, challenging and fun fights that we've had in Dokkan. Another burst mode is coming. There's going to be missions for part 3. Then there's, you know, the UI Goku Vegeta EZ again on global. That was pushed up a little bit. They're on the 31st. This gets... new what happens is equips for all of the OG superhero characters get added to this event. This is one of these like link level events. A new stage added to Cell Max, a new stage added to Red Zone movie boss rush. People are calling this fucking celebration dry, dude. People are calling this celebration dry. Like can we like lock into reality, please? Let's do that. Then, of course, the first from Frieza and the Sleepy Beerus, they get EZA stages. Keep in mind that in Part 3, you get new stages added to these events where you can grind up equips for Frieza and Sleepy Beerus. The Sleepy Beerus event isn't right here because on JP there was an issue. They had some problem with the stage, and it was delayed a couple of weeks. The equip, because I remember private server players going, "Oh my god, your Sleepy Beerus should have all these equips." Yeah, because they aren't fucking out, man. Like, you know, the event is not out, dude. Like, that's why. Here's events is just shit right there. There's the Beast Gohan Dokkan event. These 2 stages, which are dropping tonight on global. You know, again, difficult content stages, real stages against the Gammas and Beast Gohan. Remember that the stage for the Gammas gives you the exclusive equips for the Gammas. There's, of course, this event where you grind up the water bottles, stuff like that. Blue Kaioken Evolution Blue Vegeta, one of the more fun EZAs I've ever dropped. We have this link level event for Superhero Super Bosses. We have a burst mode. We had the 2 stages for this challenge event. This is just returning shit, doesn't matter. There was the Broly Dokkan event. You know, the blue, the purple, all those different stones, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is a big thing, right? Now, I don't know what to think of this truly. I don't get it. I almost want to... A lot of people were pointing this out. I mean, again, we're going to go through a lot of stuff. I've got my data download video pulled up. I mean, I want to see what people are saying in here. Like, you know, there's going to be people... I did see comments. Remember, I don't delete comments. I don't ban people. People can talk about me however you'd like in my comment section. That's valid. I mean, you guys hear me. I'm going on, oh, global players are delusional and stuff like that. You guys are allowed to respond in kind. Like, I'm not going to say all this shit and then, you know, you guys can't reply. So we're going to look at this. Now, we've got these 2 tweets I made, and then I've also got Toon Rami's data download video. Here, let's give Toon Rami a like. Because I would like to look at a comment section that I haven't touched. So, like, people are replying to this, like, without knowing I'm going to be looking at it on video. So I would like to look at Toon Rami's comment section and just kind of get the vibes. Like, disappointing we aren't getting someone's like Gogeta and Broly, but I wish everyone looked on the someone so I could pull Gohan. Yeah, I mean, remember, I saw a lot of people saying, like, this is like a global shaft, but it's impossible to be a global shaft when the Part 2 banners are the same as JP, and Global's Part 1 banners are the best banners ever in Dokkan history in terms of value that JP did not have. You know what this actually is, kids? Yeah, guess what it is? Yeah, I'm saying it. Are you gonna get mad? It's a JP fucking shaft. Yeah, it is. It is, yeah. Are you mad? It's true! Tough! Dude. But yeah, we're going to go through a lot. This is probably going to be a long... Oh, yeah. I need to pull this up. Someone had linked this to me. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Okay. So this shit is so weird. So shout out to Ember for linking this. So we got this. And then Toon Rami did a quote for this tweet. So I don't... This is still up. This is I don't know. Global... I don't know. Global got robbed. Yeah, it's supposed to be Super Boss EX Killers, not Movie Boss. Where's them getting robbed, though? I don't... I mean, I would agree this feels like a fuck up for sure. But, because, like, look how... This is so stupid. Okay, so they make the tweet. Attempt the event every day, get EX skill orbs exclusive to the Movie Bosses category. Okay. Here's a picture of the event. It says Super Bosses category. Okay. And now, on JP... Not this. It's Super Bosses equips. So, I don't know, like, how they could even do this. What's up? It's very odd. I don't, like, sure, we want to say this is dumb as hell. I'll give you all this. I don't actually know what would be better, Super Bosses or Movie Bosses, because right now, Super Bosses has gotten a lot of characters throughout the year, but Movie Bosses is going to have a lot more overall. Like, if we would take a look at the two categories, so Jiren is going to be Super Bosses, and then Cellmax is going to be Movie Bosses right here. So let's get... That's Movie Boss... Here. Oh, actually, Cellmax both, yeah. Here, let's get Movie Bosses and Super Bosses. Let's get that. Let's get rid of that. So, Movie Bosses, over the next, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, is going to have a lot more characters on it than Super Bosses. Super Bosses has now actually blown their load for a lot of this stuff, right? We could certainly still get LR Kefla, LR Hit, right? But, like, we just got our LR Jiren, we got our LR Broly, we got our LR Cellmax, right? We just got a Rose, we just got LR Infinite Zamasu. Super Bosses has blown its load. Like, they could still have a couple of more characters during the year. I mean, this is kind of the year of Super Bosses, so I do think so. But, I mean, you guys can get mad at this, but, like, Movie Bosses stuff is going to be more relevant moving forward. So, it's like, I mean, if you want to call this a global shaft, I mean, sure. This would definitely qualify at least as global shenanigans. I mean, especially when you see the tweet. This is an official tweet from the game itself saying, hey, there's Movie Bosses equips, and then the image they use has Super Bosses category equips on it. So, like, yeah, you want to say that there are morons for that. 100%, I'm with you. I'm not all the way on board with it being, like, a shaft, though. Because I don't know that there's super that much of a difference between the two categories. Except for the fact that Movie Bosses is going to, like, kind of, like, age better. Super Bosses, I mean, I would definitely say Super Bosses is better right now, right? Because Jiren is not on Movie Bosses, and Jiren is going to be an absolute god. So, like, that's definitely something to keep in mind. So I don't know. Yeah, just very bizarre. Like, this, to me, I don't know. I would say this is more so just an actual screw-up than, like, some sort of, like, global shaft type thing. I would feel like this is actually unintended. Like, they actually did just oopsie this. Now, in terms of these equips, by the way, I don't expect players to grind up the Whis event. It's just, I mean, one of the worst events they've ever dropped. It's so bad. But, like, these equips are not even really that good. The only real value you're going to get from this is maybe, like, a character that's, you know, you just want to have maximum dodge no matter what. And for that, like, this would drop. This does have level 5 silver dodge on it, right? Which isn't in the Whis event. But you could get, like, you know, 4 dodge, 3 additional or something like that from the Whis event. But what you really want, the only equips that are going to have actual, like are super good, is the bronze stat equips. Any level 7 attack, level 7 defense, those are, you know, I've gotten, like, 5 level 7 defenses from the Whis event in 3,000 plus runs. So, like, that is the major stuff you want to look for in this, is the stats for bronze. All right, let's just keep going through all of the... Oh, I'm lost. Okay, yeah. So then there was this. Keep in mind, Global got the Stage 2 added to this right away. You know, Stage 6 and 7 from the Red Zone Movie Boss thing was there. There was a Boss Rush, Support Memory, and Boost Stage. I feel like most people don't do these, but Support Memory getting buffed is good. Broly Chan Lemo EZA, they're very good. We had these 2 sub EZAs, they're okay. all the normal stuff there. UI signed Goku, member, as an anniversary character. There's actually just so much relevant, difficult content. You can't seriously say that another celebration is even on par with this. Like, it's just a fact. There is no celebration that's even number 2 compared to this. There's not. And that's why I really want to look at some of these comments and replies and stuff like that. I kind of want to glance over at Toon Rami's video. I'm not going to lie. Let's look at this guy right here. AWOL, okay. Sad thing is, them doing this show is obviously about the money. Stop. Hard stop. Guys, it's a gacha game, guys. Guys, it's a gacha, yes. The whole point is they want to trick people or bait people or get people into spending money. That's the point of the game. This is why, I will say for years, don't spend. And this is what people get so mad when I tell them, skip that banner, skip this banner, skip this banner. But it's because they're trying to bait you into spending money, man. That's why. Yeah, you skip I do feel like a global player really, you should have walked into this anniversary at least 2,000 stones, man. You guys knew what was coming. Global always has better anniversary banners than JP. Always has better anniversary banners than JP. You guys know. I tell people all the time, well, now it's going to be synced, so this is going to be less of an issue. But if you're going to be playing global, which is behind, you need to take advantage of the global exclusive perks. Not the player's enjoyment. That's not all the way true. They definitely do stuff for player enjoyment. But yes, the main focus is about money. Welcome to adult life. Yeah, man. It's kind of insulting. I don't know that it's insulting. You're playing a gacha game. You are playing a free-to-play gacha game, man. It's a free-to-play gacha. Why introduce something that immediately drop it? Because they wanted you to summon on part 1. Yes, they knew Gohan was the main seller. Ding, ding, ding. You're correct. That is true, yes. They purposely pulled the step up for tickets. The problem here is that part 2 has never had discounts like this. It's never had. I saw people say, well, the thing is that they've never been Dokkan Fest / Carnival. Okay. Sure, that's correct. But it's also correct that they've never done major discounts on part 2. On the same level of part 1, where part 1 has the tickets and shit like that. Wait, is this why the sync hasn't occurred yet? What? No. At no point ever was there a realistic expectation that the sync would have already happened. Go back, months and months and months and months and months ago, it was obvious it was going to be worldwide download celebration. They're using global insight against global to cash out as much as possible before we do sync with JP. You know what's funny about this? I am quite confident that global Dokkan is actually going to make more money once it's synced. They're going to make more, for sure. 78% chance of pulling Gohan with 1,000 stones. Wait, and tickets. Hold on. Time out. We don't know that there's tickets. I assume this guy Kyle is talking about the global exclusive tickets that JP has never gotten, but Global's had on 50 banners. I don't think these are going to be here for these banners. If they are, obviously, then any complaints were completely unjustified, unfortunately. But that's summon on the banner, and then you get tickets for a replica of the banner would be crazy. And the part 1 format is higher, 83% chance. Yeah, the part 1 banner, no doubt about it, that these are the best value banners in Dokkan history in terms of, this right here. It's ludicrous. Yeah, see, I don't know about this. Step up for part 2 banners got to be the sourest taste in my mouth the game could ever give? Am I just out of touch with reality? Is that really it? Okay, so these are my comments now. Am I just out of touch? Bro, my mouse. I have a new mouse. I just haven't hooked it up yet. God damn it. And my ops is global Dokkan fumbling. Okay. Yeah, banner's not the 31st. It's tonight. Banner is in 12, 13, 14 hours. Yeah, 14 hours from now. And easier for Goku Vegeta 31st, yeah. These guys... Wait, no, hold on. This is not the correct point I was trying to make. He's referring to Evolution Blue Vegeta and UI Goku. Keep in mind that these guys only end up feeling better once UI Goku comes out. No, that's not what I was intending to say. It's that they do feel even better once Tekkyu Goku's domain is out. I mean, that is true, but it's not like I don't know. Like the implication that they're like it's like, oh, you're not going to see them at full power until Tekkyu Goku comes out. I mean, they're still like 2 and 3. They've been dominating the entire game. Now, Tekkyu Goku, this is the thing. I think Tekkyu Goku, Cell Max, and Jiren, yes. This is why we went through the whole anger when they revealed the Part 1 banners, right? No matter what, I mean, that one I feel like I get it, right? Because they basically said the sync is going to be here, but UI Goku, Jiren, Cell Max, we got no idea when they're dropping. Here's the thing. I don't know when Tekkyu Goku is coming out. I feel like there's no way to even predict it. And to me, based off of what Amatsu said, it didn't feel like he was saying that they're going to come out before the sync. It felt like he was saying they're coming out after the sync. No, I mean, no one said this. Not getting Tekkyu Goku is better for us. Nobody said that. I was in one of these group chats I'm in yesterday saying, I mean, if it was up to me, I think what I would do, if I'm running Dokkan, at the start of August, the part 3 for Global, you actually just do, a massive, you just add everything Global doesn't have is just dropped at the start of August. And you just do, a step-up banner that has Cell Max, UI Goku, Jiren. I do wonder, if the head, the tops, the executives at the top of the game said, nah, we're not letting something like that happen. Because it's UI Goku is definitely a huge money character. I don't know about Cell Max or Jiren. Those are not exactly huge. Global could just drop them. I get UI Goku to an extent because he would bring in huge money, for sure. But, I mean, again, if it was up to me, I'd just drop them. Beast and Gammas are tonight. I'd just drop, a huge step-up banner next week that has Cell Max, Jiren, and UI Goku on it. Remember that JP is going to get another Dokkan Fest on the 31st, who's also going to be in Limbo as well. Only major saft is we miss the celebration. Oh, yeah, Tanabata. Dude, there's so much content in Tanabata. I don't know where that's gonna come. I think if you're gonna be frustrated, that's a legitimate thing because we have no idea where this stuff is coming in. See, this is not if you release this we normally get Celebration on Global. Understand though that Global is gonna be getting all the same stuff as JP. So. It's people are saying we'll get UI Goku in November or December. Yeah, but it's not going to be a full celebration based around him because it's going to be whatever celebration JP has as well. The sync is going to happen. So we'll see. I don't know about this. I saw a lot of people are talking about this potentially. The character, not Topo, because I think Topo will get his own banner on Global at the start of August. But the next Dokkan Fest on JP, let's just say it's Krillin, Dokkan Fest Krillin. Cell Max, I saw people theorizing that these characters would return on Global, they'll show up on Global for the first time when they would actually return on JP. I don't know if I think that's gonna happen, but it is very difficult to say for sure. Wait, reply to someone. Who is this? Oh, this one right here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, that would suck. Yeah, I mean, if you're a Global player and you're upset that Tekkyu Goku is gonna release on March 18th, I think that's quite valid for sure. And then it's never that good. Bro, see this I'm talking about? They're talking about the 9th anniversary, guys. The 9th anniversary is not that good. The 9th anniversary, not that good. See? The 2021 worldwide download celebration is better. I've never seen, this is why I do, I'm always gonna get people mad at me, and I'm always gonna talk a certain way. But, this is actually just pure delusion. There's no metric you could argue that other than I just personally liked it better. That's the only argument you've got. Because if we go back to that, so it would be I hate the way this wiki does it. Why are we, okay. How about just, January to December? We could order it like that. No, so it's this. No, it's down here. It's okay. Anyway, what I'm looking for is this. This celebration is actual fodder compared to it's impossible to even compare. Oh, dude, this is not gonna have just a long down scroll. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So we have the Dual Dokkan Fest. We got the Dokkan events. These ticket banners are always very fire. One of these little like co-op campaigns. We had the Pringa Dragon Ball, sure. There's that. There's that. The story events. This is just like a daily stamina stage. This was a stage that, yeah, we get like the little thing to get like these skill orbs. That shit was bad. There was a boss rush. Yeah, see, remember celebrations back then didn't have like a lot of like red zone style content and stuff like that. Like, whereas the 9th anniversary, like, you know, we got memorable battles, which is a bunch of stages, Supreme Magnificent Battle, a bunch of those. We got Red Zone movie 2 stages. We got the Cell Max, second stage. We got Red Zone movie boss rush. Like, you have all these different events, plus a lot of the same normal shit that all these celebrations have that these just can't compete with. The collection of epic battle stages, sure, that's something. They weren't the greatest, but I mean, that's something for sure. Battlefield, like always, there's Patan. All right, let's take a look at like part 2 and part 3. But like when you look at one of these old celebrations, it's actually a mockery. These celebrations are so dry and dead compared to what we get now. That's why like people will say like, oh, older Dokkan was better. No, older Dokkan sucked balls. Every single year of Dokkan has been worse. And this year has been by far the best year of Dokkan ever. All like second like year, like when Physical Vegito Blue came out, like it actually sucked ass. It's just like the game was way more fresh to people is what was happening. Right, back then the game was way more new, way more fresh. Dragon Ball Super was introducing Vegito Blue for the first time and shit like that. That's all it was. Missions, top legendary summon banner. I mean, sure, you could say these celebrations used to have the part 2 banner with the 2 characters on it at once. But like these characters are usually not nearly as good as like these carnival characters are these days. This is just a returning story event. I mean, this was really good. Bunch of stones from this event every day. One of the, like, this is just one of those co-op campaigns. This is like a kill all enemies event. I mean, it's okay. I mean, these have never really been that good. By the way, this is still going to get a revamp that's going to be coming to Global at some point. We got like a Zenny campaign, sure. Discounts. New stages to the story event, sure. The Guru Link level event, remember we had something like that in 9th anniversary. That's, the Super Boss and Superhero like Link level event, same type of thing. The 2 story events. So that's just 3 story events. Bam, bam, and bam. Okay. Yeah, the Ginyu Force characters, Easy 8 right there, right? There's that Goku's Easy 8. We have the collection of epic battles. This was the second stage. That's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's look at part 3 now. Part 3 was just LR. Was it just LR Bardock, pretty much? So, co-op campaign. We got some Zenny. Okay, so we had the Easy A's for Zarbon, Dodoria, that Goku, Krillin, and Vegeta. And then remember, we got the Easy A's for these guys, and then the Bardock Easy A, and then a chain battle. Yeah, it's just incomparable. Like, when you look at 9th anniversary, and, like, you get, like, towards the end there. Bro, I got too many tabs open like usual. And it's just, like, you have, basically 2 fights there. 2 fights there. These are, like, difficult, legitimate content fights. Like, real content. We have the Jiren Burst Mode stage. Wait, where's the second stage of the Cell Max? There it is. Second stage of the Cell Max. This is one of these kind of like final events. This gives like stones and link levels, stuff like that. Then we have Red Zone movie boss rush as well. And remember, there's missions to all these too. That's the other thing. Like back then, 2021 Dokkan and shit like that. Do you guys not remember? People were complaining saying they need to give missions for these events for us to do. What celebration was it where they were complaining there was no content? It was the 2023 Golden Week celebration, right? With 23rd World Tournament Goku and Piccolo Jr., where people said there was no content, which, I mean, I think there was, like, again, it's not like this year where we're getting, like, 3 different Red Zone stages and Supreme Magnificent Battle stages and 9th Anniversary event and then Memorable Battles and then Cell Max, right? Like, other celebrations don't have this. This guy was the best celebration by far. This guy's speaking like a JP player. Yeah, content, zones, characters. No other celebration's gone past it yet. Yeah, but, I mean, it's because of the content. Would I say Beast is a better unit on release than STR Gogeta from the first anniversary? Yes, I would, but I didn't use Gogeta day 1. I do think that he is the greatest of all time. They used to remove you from the friends list if you didn't pull him. Yeah, that's true. But you know what's also true? I think Beast is better. Shit's moving slower than a sloth. See, that's just not true. There's been content like nonstop. Like maybe you could say global. I don't know. Global will like rearrange one thing, right? Like Broly, Chan, Lemo. Like it's like their release date was like a 1 day difference compared to global, and people are legitimately still complaining about this. Like in 2 years, people are gonna say, "Oh, it was really shitty during the 9th anniversary when they delayed the LREZAs." Even though it's basically like fucking pure delusion. But people are going to be saying that. Like this is the thing. Like people are going to be like lying about the celebration like down the line. Beast not having the part 1 banner format killed my mood. Yeah, dude, I love this. We're getting treated the same as JP. This is unfair. I love that. Yeah, it's not a fucking global shaft. It's not a global shaft. Equivalent treatment to JP is not a global shaft. It's not. We get treated the same as JP. Global shaft. Wrong. Wrong. No, it's not. You're getting treated the same, and you guys are crying over it. Oh my God. Equal treatment. My biggest enemy. Like, come on. Bro. If, like, the global banners were worse than JP, of course. Of course, I get it. But the global had infinitely better part 1 banners. They always do. Global is always treated better, man. Stop it, dude. So many of these kids, man, forget that they're playing a gacha. You are not forced to play the game. And don't twist what I'm saying either as, oh, he's saying we can't criticize the game or we gotta stop playing. That's not what I'm saying. But, like, there's no way. Like, look at this. Beast having the part 1 banner format killed my mood. Does this sound like the Skyon is having fun playing the game right there? Like play the game if it's fun. Like I think that some of these comments are ludicrous, man. Bro! Oh my God, no, it's not! This has 26 likes! Dude, it's not equivalent at all! No, it's not! It's just people say shit, dude. It is not. For the global 1st anniversary, they literally, like, hidden behind the scenes, lowered the global rates compared to the rates JP had. I believe, my just off the top of my head, the numbers could be wrong, but I believe JP had 8% SSR rates for the 1st anniversary, and I believe global had 5% rates for the 1st anniversary. So global had like that's a huge difference. I believe that's what it was. It's very difficult to find the true numbers because like Laughing Man's site like doesn't exist anymore. I would have to comb through old like Living Ichigo videos. I know for a fact Rhymestyle did a video on it. Like I'd have to search and hunt down his video. But like this is pure insanity. They lowered global's rates compared to JP. They are giving you guys the same fucking banner as JP, and you're saying this. It is actual delusion. Yellow BMP, no offense. This is some of the craziest shit I've seen global players say. I've been arguing with global players for 9 years now. This is one of the most ludicrous, ridiculous things I've seen said. Understand that you guys are crying because you're getting equivalent treatment. Nothing changes what I just said. I gotta see the replies to this. Welcome to JP. Yeah, it's, oh no, we're getting the same banners as JP, guys. There was tickets. I believe it's just Pilaf Trove tickets. But, I mean, we can never say 100% for sure until the banners go live. That's never going to be the norm. Yeah, it's actually so good. It's insane. I mean, look at Legends, right? Like, they drop, you know, Ultra, Super, like, those Ultra banners. Oh, my God. Like, Nano and Diddy are like, oh, you gotta come back to Legends, man. And it's like, bro, summon on an Ultra banner? Like, no thanks, dude. But, I mean, I did. But, yeah, you get it. I don't. 9th Link level versary going very strong. This guy's saying that there's no content. This guy's saying there's no content. This is why I can't take global players serious. This is why I'm always going to be arguing with you guys. I can't take you guys serious. They drop so much content. Like, other celebrations don't have content like this, and global players are saying shit like this, man. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you know, maybe I am just in the wrong. I'm actually the bad guy. I'm the villain. I'm the Amatsu bootlicker. I know there was comments in here. This is my video, right? There's comments in here calling me a bootlicker and shit like that. Then just say for part 1 only. Sure. Couldn't they have just said part 1 only? Sure. Sure. Why there was no Dokkan now for part 2? People would have roasted the F out of Zamasu. Well, I mean, I don't. Yeah, we got the same banners, bro. Is the banner dropping on the 31st? I think I show the banners dropping on the 26th within the first 10 seconds of this video. Bro, he says this in the first 10. Like, I don't drop these videos and then, like, hide the answer till the end. Like, guys, like, this is, again, like, I live in a simulation of insanity. Like, right here. When do 9th anniversary LR Beast Gohan and the Gammas drop? This is good. Right. And you know, like, the video starts with a countdown on screen. Right. Like, this is how I'm doing things these days. By the way, this is the memorable battle countdown. I did make a second one, though. Because this is counting down till 2:30 a.m. tonight, which is when the memorable battles drop, but the actual Gohan and Gamma drop an hour and a half before that. I do make a second countdown towards the end right there. Here, let me turn the... Wait, it's the annotations off. How do I... Annotations off. Can you not do it on your own video? Bro, my mouse is dying. All right, whatever. Who cares? Okay. My mouse is not working. All right, Oh, wait, hold on. Student on Twitter saying there's nothing wrong Global not getting a step over tickets for R2 because the same banner JP got, so it's fair. Yeah, yeah, I'm saying this. Let's see what he says. You mean 6 months ago when we're supposed to be synced in a month? Wait, okay. What does this mean? When we're supposed to be... Like, this guy has formatted this. He's calling me a clown. That's fair. I mean, I'm calling gold players babies, stuff like that. Totally fair. But, like, what does that mean? Like, this is written as though this is, like, some gotcha. Like he's got shades on, and people are going, oh, you got him. When we're supposed to be synced in a month. What is the relevance there? Like, again, this is written as though this is some got him. What is the got him here? Like, I don't... maybe this is going over my head. I mean, I do think that this shit is kind of... You mean 6 months ago? Yeah, guys. I mean, guess what? Global anniversary is 6 months later. The same as it has been for the other 9 fucking years, man. Oh my god. No way. That's why I've been saying for years that they should sync. I've been saying for years, the sync... There should be equal treatment. What have I said? JP should not be treated better. Global should not be treated better. There should be equal treatment. Everything should be the same. Go back years of me saying this. Years and years of me fucking saying treat them the same. Global gets fair treatment. I go, yeah, that sounds good. And gold players are going, no. I don't want equal treatment. I want to be treated better. That's what you guys are doing. Like fucking children, man. Come on, dude. Please. Just chill. You're getting equal treatment, man. Oh my god. No, okay. Now, and here's where we get to the dirty little secret. Nobody is going to play the JP version because Global gets fucking treated better. It does. There's better discounts, more free summons on Global. Nobody. Goddamn, I'm so mad I deleted the footage. I had recorded 2 hours of I was going to do like a massive 10-hour beginner guide. I got 2 hours in and then stopped, and then the sync was announced, and I was like, well, I'm getting rid of this. All throughout the video, I'm saying, because it's before the sync was announced, I'm saying, yeah, understand that GP is months ahead. So a lot of times the stuff is going to feel more hype than Global, which I think is mostly just the issue. That, like, Beast and this stuff isn't, like, 100% fresh. So, you know, Global players, despite the fact that this is the 9th year of this, they're going, oh, my God. Oh my God. This is not like it's been like this the first 9 fucking years. Oh, my God. Okay. But it's like, I was telling players, play Global Dokkan. Play Global. There will be an occasional oddity like Shaft moment, like the Broly event skill orb shit, the movie boss for Super Bosses thing. But Global gets treated so much fucking better, dude. Global gets treated so much better. You have so many extra free summons compared to JP. It is a literal fact. Global gets more stones, more value per stone, more tickets, more better summons, and people get equivalent treatment once and they lose their marbles. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think it's insane. I think this is an insane situation. People can, you are free to respond to me however you like. You call me an idiot, call me a shill, a bootlicker, a clown. You could say any of that about me. It's inbounds. You're fine. But I just think that this is ridiculous. Okay. I think people are being absurd. Like, look at this, dude. Okay. I do think that this is dumb, legitimately. So it's just like the difference of the celebrations, though, right? Like on JP, they reveal it and stuff like that, and then like a few hours later, like it starts. On Global, they started the celebration, and then the banners didn't drop for 2 days later, which is stupid. But that's also a thing that's in the past. Like, the banners are there, just like, well, actually, I was going to say just like JP got them, but no, it's not just like JP got them because they were better on Global. So Global got their better banners. They got all the same events and stuff like that as part one of JP, yet we're still crying about this. Years from now, people are going to be crying. Do we have the Broly Chan limit? Where's the... Boss Rush dropped the same day celebration, started on Global. They delayed Boss Rush. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Are you okay? Fade to Black. Are you okay, man? Are you gonna be okay? Dude, do you want to hold my hand? What about memorable battles being pushed up? What about all the events of part 2 anniversary? Of part 2 of the anniversary for Global being pushed up? What about UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta being pushed up? Is he talking about this and this shit? No, he's not. Oh my god. There was a 1 or 2 day difference for Broly Chan Lemon. Oh my god. I don't know what Global players are ever going to do. Right? Like, it just doesn't matter. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. During the same celebration, Global is getting all the same shit, man. It's not tough. Pui Pui Worldwide. Okay. 6th anniversary of Dreams. The 6th anniversary in terms of content is like falling way behind all the others. All right. I stopped reading right here. Not saying I'm not going to read the rest of it, but I stopped right there. I have not read past that. Global, to be fair, the full time frame is a year. They announced the sync for Worldwide, and then I think the sync is going to be the next Worldwide. So Global waited 12 months for the sync. Kevin. All right, his team did absolutely nothing towards it, and are basically leaving some top tier units in limbo till they're probably out of the top 15 anyway. I mean, yeah, Kevin is correct that they handled the sync horribly. Yep, I'm not defending that. No, absolutely not. Yeah, it's stupid. We shouldn't be hitting the sync when they had a year. Like, okay, they do, as far as I'm aware. Like, so like they're making like the 2025 like worldwide download celebration and Tanabata and like end of July celebration and stuff like that. Like, that's all shit that's probably being worked on and decided right now for like Dokkan, right? Like they decide this shit a year in advance. But I don't see why they couldn't have just realized like, okay, so we got like this, and this, which again, the big things are Cell Max here and UI Goku. There's also going to be one more unit, whatever the next Dokkan Fest is for JP. I don't see why they couldn't have been slid in over the course of a year. Right? There's no reason they couldn't have been added in. 100%. 100%. But like, that's the thing. Like, let's not move away from what we're talking about here, which is global players are saying Global sucks and the 9th anniversary sucks. And global players are just like, oh my God, we're just such victims because you're getting equivalent banners to JP for part 2. Right. Wait, at the anniversary in JP, the cards below 9th anniversary are trash. Events became tougher, which is more fun. Here's the thing, Taib. I know this is going to be the fact. There's going to be... global players are just like predetermined that they're just going to be whining. Global has been, again, kind of like the easy mode version forever, right? Because you guys typically get the hard events Usually, like the biggest hard events of the year, Global would get after they've already gotten like extra characters designed to beat those events. A perfect example of this is going to be in part 3, the artificial lifeform mission for Beast Gohan. If Global had gotten that at the same time, yeah, that would be the most hated mission in Dokkan history. But Global is going to get it after they've had 500 artificial lifeform buffs. So, like, the mission isn't even going to register. Shit like that artificial lifeform mission, or a video that's gone live on my channel since I've been recording this video. Dude, my mouse, look at this. I don't know if it's easy to tell, but, like, it doesn't work. I gotta, as soon as I'm done with this video, I gotta set up the new mouse. The Universe 11 mission versus Goku and Frieza is another one. Events released in part 1 are too easy for Global, since we got several good unit submissions are too easy. Sure. But, I mean, if they were really hard, people would be crying about that too. Like, understand, it's like people are complaining about this, but they'd also be complaining about this if it was the opposite way. Really gassing up? No. No. Definitely been some dry spells. No, there's not. The dry spells being like 5 days between events. Like, people do tend to, like, they drop a bunch of stuff on one day, and then like they like speed run the events in one day and then go, oh my god, there's nothing to do. I mean, it's awesome that you're enjoying the game that much, but no, if you put the content up, like see, this is the thing. If we're saying the 9th anniversary is boring or it's really dry, then you guys got to understand that every celebration ever, as long as you're then saying, yeah, okay, but every celebration in Dokkan history has been dry, then okay, I think that, sure. But, like, the 9th anniversary has, like, factually, not like I'm just saying things, not my opinion, factually, the 9th anniversary has more content than every other. Reminder that the summoning format still sucks. I mean, summoning on Dokkan banners does suck, I agree. Summoning on any banner sucks in Dokkan. Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely, I'm agreeing there. Keep in mind that these banners, though, so Global, again, is just getting the same banners JP got, but on JP, it's like those are like the best format we get, which is 3+1. Again, Global players get preferential treatment most of the year, and then they get, you know, equivalent, and now we're crying about it. Yeah, I mean, Red Skull, I think, makes a nice point. I probably am being a little too harsh towards Global players, because 2024 legitimately has felt shitty for many reasons for Global players, and this is probably mostly just taking that frustration out. I think Red Skull probably makes a pretty good point here. I do think 2025 is just like everything is gonna be like I just like, God, dude, uniting the games is such a long overdue move. Like, they needed to do this so long ago. Like, they waited way too like. It's good that they're doing it, but they did truly wait way too long. All right, how does the power level look? Power level looks good. 2 million is very high. That's like top 1% for sure. 7th anniversary? No way. 7th anniversary had way less content, man. Yeah, see, like, look at this. It was better on JP. That's because I played it on JP and Experience. I already know everything already. Okay, sure. So we're just saying because... But this is exactly one major reason why the sync is good. If you didn't get shafted, sure. Sure. Yeah, Nimu, I don't know. I got no clue. I'm seeing equivalent treatment coming and people being really mad. We're looking at these are two Rami's comments, though. Andre Santos is going to take a year-long break because the global planners, the global part 2 banners are equivalent with the JP equivalent banners. They knew everyone wanted Beast. Yeah, I mean, he is the greatest unit in Dokkan history. I mean, understand, but I mean, it's a bit of a similar concept even on JP, right? Like, Gogeta and Broly were part 1. The part 2 character had never been the best before, ever. Never. Not even close. Never. It's never happened before. So, like, imagine being a JP player in January, and you go, oh, okay, like every other year, like Gogeta or Broly, like, these guys are going to be, like, you know, second and third best characters, like, in the game for the next 9 months. And then part 2 has Beast Gohan, who's way better than them, not even close. Right? Like, it's not, like, this isn't just a global thing. Cruel and unusual punishment. Again, we're talking about getting the same banners as JP is cruel and unusual. Well, he means unusual, but yeah, cruel and unusual punishment. I don't think that this is wrong by G-Dom right here. They knew people would save, so they're like, all right, we're just going to make the format for part 1 the best that's ever been, ever. I don't think he's wrong with that. Some of us are cooked on stones. Sure, but, I mean, you guys have known that Beast is dropping right now for 6 months. This anniversary, like this, I'm sorry. I don't want to talk as mean to people in someone else's comment section, but this is just delusional, man. It is. It's just delusional, dude. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I think that there's probably a lot of truth in this. Literally everyone's disappointed. Extremely boring anniversary with bad pacing. The bad pacing being events every 4 days. Dude. I just, like, I can't. I'm sorry, man. I cannot take global players serious when they say shit like that, dude. I can't. Where's the celebration info, man? I cannot do it. I can't do it. Complete delusion, man. Complete fucking delusion, dude. Well, I've just shell shocked seeing that shit. What is the comment again? Extremely boring anniversary with bad pacing and a dozen bad mistakes. Dude, I can't with y'all, man. Can I please, like, just see the cell? Where is it, man? I can't find it. Where? Bad pacing. My God, dude. Where is it, man? I gotta pause. I'm gonna pause the recording. I'm just, like, shell shocked. Bad pacing. Yeah, dude. Sure, man. Bad pacing. All right. So, remember, we had the countdown. Okay, so I mean, we're looking at, like, this is kind of like part 2 stuff right here. So we had, like, stuff dropping on, like, the 18th and stuff like that, right? So we had, you know, events, Supreme Magnificent Battle. There's going to be missions, characters to grind. Then 4 days later, there was this. 4 days later, there was this. How is it bad fucking pacing when there's new events, more stuff 4 days later? It's not bad pacing. It's not bad pacing. It's not bad pacing. It's not bad pacing. You guys saying this are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. Here, event on the 18th. Event on the 18th. Event on the 18th. The 22nd. Here's stuff on the 18th, right? Where are the memorable battles as well? I gotta look at that. There was a world turn on the 19th. Again, not bad pacing, not bad pacing, not bad pacing, not bad pacing, not bad pacing. All right, let's see. Where's more events, more events, more events? Where are the memorable battles at? Okay. So then Broly and Gogeta were on the 9th. A bunch of events dropped on the, like, the 7/6, and then, you know, stuff on the 9th. So again, you know, every couple of days we're getting shit. Not bad pacing, not bad pacing, not bad pacing, not bad pacing. There's the 7th. Remember, you get the 2 stages right there. There's stuff on the 7th as well. 7th as well. Here's stuff on the 9th, right? Here's something on the 10th. Not bad pacing, not bad pacing, not bad pacing, not bad pacing. Okay. Then this is on the 15th. Again, every 4 days, every 3 days, there's stuff. Not bad pacing, not bad pacing, not bad pacing. You guys get it yet? Then here's something on the 3rd. Again, every 4 days, there's shit. Bad pacing. Like, stop. Like, you're just factually wrong. Anyway. Celebration's dry dog shit. Like, dude, like, there's nothing you could say to these people, these global players, man. Like, it's, bro, it's just, like, you're just factually wrong. Like, unless you're saying every celebration ever was dry dog shit, like, if you're saying every celebration ever in Dokkan history was dry dog shit, then, okay, sure. You could also say about the 9th anniversary. No celebration has ever even had, like, half of the content, man. And they're dropping stuff every 3 and 4 days, but it's dry. I don't get it. I can't take you guys serious so much of the time, man. Like common sense thinking, like, doesn't happen in the Dokkan community so often. It's a giant L because we got the same banners as JP. Giant L. Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, this, you know, sync stuff I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all. Continuous L's. It's killing the game that we're... It's killing the game that we're getting equivalent treatment to JP. It's killing the game. It is killing the game that we're getting the same banners JP got. It's killing the game. I mean, but this happens all the time. Like, they've changed formats all the time, right? Like, it's... But even, like, I mean, a lot of gacha games do that. Like, they experiment with new ways to... Brace yourselves for it. Get people to spend money, guys. Right? Like, guys. No, it's not, guys. I refuse. I will be fighting you guys and calling you dumbos for the rest of the time. You cannot call this a global shaft. A global shaft would be like a problem compared to JP. So, the battlefield currency, right? I mean, at the end of the day, they could have just found a way to cut off a bunch of the battlefields to catch global up, but also get global, some currency to kind of like compensate for it. So global gets less battlefield currency than JP. Sure, we could file that into a global shaft. Getting the same banners as JP is not a global shaft. I'll fight you guys until the end of time about this. Yep, here we go. Nope, we got to read through the comments on both of these. Being able to communicate properly the anniversary. What? Being able to communicate properly the entire anniversary. Well, to be fair, they did make a tweet that said movie bosses equips, but then the picture on the tweet said super bosses. So maybe Heat Boy is right about that, not being able to communicate properly. I don't think the text of the tweet saying movie bosses and then the picture in the tweet saying super bosses, I wouldn't say that this is good communication, so I'll give you all that. Yeah, super bosses and then movie bosses. I mean, that's certainly not good communication. Oh, website backed out too far. All right, well, whatever. Hold on, we gotta look at this. Okay, so again, the context, it's a global shaft because we're getting the same treatment as JP. Aren't even getting the summoning tickets we used to get either. Sure. Okay, sure. But remember, I mean, the part 1 form... Well, wait, time out! Global never got tickets in part 2, though. Now, again, I know you guys could say, well, wait, but they've never done Dokkan Fest / Carnival. Yeah, but the Carnival, which would have been one of the, like, yellow coin LRs or whatever, it go back... In part 1, that did have tickets, right? Like, this... Like people are complaining... We don't have tickets for part 2, but there's literally never been tickets in part 2. Ever. There's never been tickets in part 2. It's more than likely just peel off Trofax. I agree with Ohio Rizzler. Part 2 feels like JP's sloppy second 6 months later. I mean, okay, but this is the entirety of Global Dokkan's existence, which is why I've always been saying we need to catch the games up. Again, you are talking to the guy who in 2016 was saying, let's catch global up. Understand that. I'm not some, like, people will call me like a JP elitist or something like that when I've been calling for 8 years for equal treatment is what we want. We don't want global treated better. We don't want JP treated better. We don't want global shaft. We don't want JP shaft. We want the same game. Unification. Everyone to be feeling the same. That's what we want. So I agree, but yeah, let's just get the sync happening. Like, not sloppy seconds. Okay, sure, but understand this, like, the characters in Limbo is a complete different argument than talking about the 9th anniversary. I agree the characters in Limbo sucks donkey dick. I'm with y'all. But that's not related to the 9th anniversary. But I do agree that sucks. Stop complaining. Amatsu's doing his best. Well, I mean, Amatsu... Poor Amatsu, man. I'm sure a lot of these things that happen are not his decision. And then he just... Like, Amatsu and Toshi are just, like, the public face of the games. And so they just get crushed, dude. It's gotta be so tough for Amatsu and Toshi, man. Amatsu... I mean, I get... Like, I'm making a joke here, so don't go too crazy. But Amatsu is sitting in, like, the boardroom, like... I think we should have a ticket banner with UI Goku, Cell Max, Jiren, and whatever the next Dokkan Fest is. We'll say Dokkan Fest Krillin. I think we should have like a crazy ticket step up banner, real discounted value in like part 3 of the global anniversary, and that the executives were like, "Fuck no." Right? Like, for all we know, that happened. Again, it is a bit of a joke, so don't go too crazy. But yeah. Yeah, global when they don't get yeah, well, when they don't get again, it is but wait, it is the exact same thing as JP. Let's global when they get the same thing as JP, it's global chef. Global when they get the exact same thing as JP. Yeah, okay, I see what he's saying, yeah. So global when they don't get the exact same thing as JP, global shaft. Global when they get the exact same thing. Yeah, dude. This guy. Guys, he nailed it. Global players when they get the same thing, this is terrible. Global players when they don't get the same thing, this is terrible. Yeah, again, if we're using the global shaft, the way to like quantify a global shaft is compared to JP, right? If it's the same thing JP got, it's not a global shaft. It's literally the same thing. All right, we do have some people with sense here, man. Again, nobody's defending the sync. Like, do not twist. If I go through the comments and I see people start talking about, like, oh, the truth is defending, like, the sync and shit like that, I'm going to make another rant video on your head. Okay, don't do that. The 9th anniversary is fine. The 9th anniversary is not dry. I mean, yeah, Global could have been better if, the part 2 banners were also better than JP. Like, the part 1 banners were better than JP. But the 9th anniversary is not dry. It's not a shaft. There's not an issue. The issue about the sync is a complete separate thing, which is valid. I agree. It's stupid. There's, no communication on where UI Goku, because UI Goku is ridiculously mega god hype. People are going to want him, right? I get that. But that's not really kind of like, because like people do kind of like mix and match some of this in here. And people are always just going to be mad, yeah. Yeah, okay, dude, see, again, we're moving the goalposts. Like, we can be mad at the global for December Rose. Yes, this is fine. We can be mad at this, sure. That was stupid, it was dumb, it was unfair to global. I'm with you, 100%. But that's got nothing to do with 9th anniversary. To an extent, there has been some exaggerating, sure. There have been I do think there's legitimate gripes, concerns, frustrations, though, for sure. Things like this happen. No, but this is not... Getting the same banners as JP is not equivalent to, like, getting a celebration that is missing all the content that JP gets before Global. Like, it's not the same thing. Just look how they... See, this is pure fucking delusion. Pure fucking delusion entered the room in with us. Look how they handle part 1 of the anniversary. What? Dude. Global got all the same shit, man. Some stuff was moved up a couple of days. Some stuff was moved back 1 day. Some stuff was moved back 2 days. Other stuff was moved up 5 days. Like, the timing of everything and the anniversary is not the same as JP. Okay. Ohio Rizzler. I'm speaking to you directly. I see a lot of people on Twitter do this dumb ass bullshit. Just because I disagree does not mean I'm trying to defend. Like, this... To me, like, I mean, Ohio, like, I'm not trying to be too harsh, but when I see people say this, like, this happens when the private server talk a lot. Oh, like, you gotta defend the $1 billion corporation. No, I like the game. Like, I want the game to continue. It's got nothing to do with the corporation. It's that I like the game. I want the game to continue. And I think, like, private servers are that. Like, damaging the game's health, like, to continue. Like, talking about this, no one is just looking to blindly dick suck a multi-billion-dollar company. This is like trying to use this as a shield. I think a lot of global players are just being whiny here. And me saying that is not defending Bandai and Akatsuki. I just think you guys are being whiny. Like, I never like this, like, statement or argument. I feel like it just holds no weight whatsoever. This is just throwing shit out. like trying to, I can't think of the proper word that I'm trying to say, but this is just like a deflection. This is a deflection is what this is. Whenever someone does this, it's just deflecting from the point. Okay. Banners are 6 months late on global. Well, okay. They're 6 months after JP got them. I don't know if late is the correct term when it's been the same as the first 9 years. Like, the 9th anniversary is the same as the anniversary 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I don't know if we're really saying late there. No, this isn't the same thing JP got. Yes, it is literally the same thing. Yes, it is literally the same thing JP got. It sure is, man. Yep, here we go. Time to just, you know, okay. But again, I mean, maybe, again, we want to say the movie and Super Bosses thing is not communicate. But like, what, like I would love to know, like, when you say this entire anniversary, I want an essay, 3 paragraphs explaining what you mean by communication during the entire anniversary. He'd be a sellout. He'd not be making money if he's open his mouth. That's not true. I've called Amatsu an idiot. How many times, man? Like, it's just not true. Like, like, just because I say you guys are being babies, it's not me being a sellout when I'm constantly criticizing the game. I always am. Never give Global true love or appreciation. I mean, Global is the better treated version most of the time with all of the additional discounts and tickets and shit like that. Go to one damn Global player right now. If you could transfer everything to JP or Global right now, would you? No way. With the sync about to happen, Global gets better shit than JP. No one is doing that. If I could swap to Global, like, if I keep my exact same account, but I could swap to Global, guess what, guys? I would. I would. If I could just move to the Global server and lose nothing on my account, I would move to the Global server because it gets treated fucking better. Yeah, I do think people are crying, man. Yes, yeah, yes, I have. Again, I think the Global sync, I think Global players are 100% valid in complaining about how the Global sync was handled. Nobody's defending the sync. Nobody. It's been, again, blind, deaf, and dumb chimpanzees from the zoo have been running, like, the Global sync, man. We all agree. All of us agree about that. It's not that I'm going to defend it. It's just that, like, Global players are just outright lying, saying that the celebration is bad, boring, dry, anything. Or now it's really bad because of the Part 2 banner format when it's literally the same format that JP got, man. It's not like, dude, it's giving STR Gogeta light. You guys are delusional. It is not. You can't, dude. This video is pointless now. Like, it's bro, it's STR Gogeta Light. Granted, here, let me translate. Granted, it's not the same thing at all, but granted, it's actually not equivalent or even similar in any fucking way, but Brandon Cole, come on, bruh. Come on. It gives off the same scummy feeling that we get the same banners as JP. It's the same scummy feeling we get the same banners as JP. Psst, please. Yes, this is true. I make money because people watch me. Yeah, that's correct. I'm not gonna. I mean, listen. At the same time, I am nothing without the Global players watching me. I'm not arguing that. No way. I don't, like, is this true? Like, do I sit here and just go, oh, praise Amatsu? I feel like I've made, like, jokes about that. Like, am I not crazy? Or is this not just, this is not, like, a thing? Am I nuts? Maybe I am. I don't know. Like, certainly during the 9th anniversary, you know, when we're getting it on JP, it's the best celebration ever. Like, oh, yeah, you guys owe an apology to Amatsu. I think I did say that, right? Sure. But, like, bro, the 9th anniversary is the greatest celebration in Dokkan history. It also erased one of the biggest L's Dokkan has ever done, which was the LR Ultimate Gohan fiasco. Like, am I such a shill, such an Amatsu dick sucker? You guys remember what I was saying about that shit? I don't know. They should have just never changed it and kept it the same. Understand what Soda Water is saying, guys. We're going to end with this. Yeah, slobbering on a monster's little... Sure, buddy. All right, we're ending with this. Okay, here's how we're ending. At this point, they should have made part 1 worse. Is what he's saying. Soda Water is legitimately complaining that they made part 1 better than on JP. You guys understand this, right? Like, you guys are complaining. You are turning the fact that you got the best extra discount summon format ever into a criticism of the game. You guys understand that? Part 2 is literally just the same part 2 that JP had. Part 1 on Global was 1,000 times better than JP. But we have to turn ourselves into victims somehow. We gotta do it. No matter what, we must be innocent, poor victims. Us poor players being picked on by the bully billion-dollar corporation. Like, come on, guys. These being the best banners ever is not a global shaft. Global players have legitimately lost the plot so much. You guys are trying to turn these banners' existence into a global shaft. I'm lost, man. I did not get it. I did not get it. I don't know. Bro, what? Do you global players even play the game? For the 3136, is this... Or did you... Like, if you just started playing Dokkan, like, I got it. I got it. Bro, Bro. Global, every year, has tickets for part 1 that they don't have in part 2, man. Okay. Let me know what you guys think. Endings... Global players so impressive. They always find a way to complain and ruin the mood around celebration. Yeah, I mean, this... Okay. We're going to end with this, guys. The 9th anniversary is the best celebration in Dokkan history. The global 9th anniversary, watch this, has been better than the JP 9th anniversary. Because global has had more tickets and global had a better summon format for part 1. Yet, somehow, that is being turned into a crying segment. We end this by saying that the best summons in history, which JP did not get on part 1, is not a global shaft when global then gets equivalent banners to JP for part 2. Okay? I love you guys. Mwah. We'll see how mad you guys are at me in the comments. I'm sure you guys will be very mad. I'll take a look. I could do a video. Like, if you feel like... Listen. If you feel like you have really good arguments to break down shit I said, feel free. Leave it in the comments. I'll take a glance through them pretty deep. Or I'll just look at some of the general vibe. Typically, if I see one comment that really annoys me, sometimes that could make me make a video. Let me just look at some of the new comments real quick. Let's see. Oh, I mean, this is still pretty good, though. Yeah, because, I mean, in this video, I think at some point I say, oh, you know, there's some player that isn't going to have them rainbowed or something like that, right? Gaslighting? Gaslighting? It's not dry at all. Yeah, it's nothing about this is dry. Yes. Well, yeah. Okay, regarding the sync, have they said the anniversary is going to be synced as well? Yeah, because Global is getting everything at the same time. So what I imagine, yes, dude, people were trashing on this. Yeah, dude, yeah, people are delusional. They were fucking trashing on it. Yes, dude, that's so true, man. They were. But Global's going to be getting everything at the same time as JP, starting with the Worldwide Download Celebration. So what I assume is going to happen is, so in January, Global is going to get the anniversary with JP, and it's going to be a celebration of the JP version anniversary. Then on Global, when Global would get its anniversary, I think they will probably market the Tanabata celebration as the Tanabata celebration / celebration for Global's anniversary is what they're going to do. Yes. So yes, Zero, there's like I don't know if I want to say the real anniversary, but where I think both versions will celebrate the JP anniversary in January / February, and I think they'll kind of market the Tanabata celebration as the international version anniversary in July, is what I think they're going to do. But yes, because Global is going to get everything, it's going to be better for this. Global's going to get everything at the same time as JP. Yeah, but I mean, Taco Man, Beast Gohan is way above Broly and Gogeta in terms of how good he is. It's obvious they valued Beast way more, yeah. They know exactly what they're doing. Yes, I agree. Again, I think that, making these banners way better so people would want to summon, use all their stones, and then have to buy stones for Beast, yes, I think that could really be a very valid thing for sure. I summoned for these guys 6 months ago, Young NYCE. Young C Knee or something. Bro. I mean, again, I summoned for Broly and Gogeta with way worse format than you guys. Like, does that matter at all? Or nah? No? No, that doesn't matter? It doesn't matter that I had to spend a lot more money than global players? That doesn't matter at all, right? Like, no, dude, no way. Where is it? Here it is, right here. All right, so what is this? January 28th. Yep, January 28th. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the banners on JP here, huh? Okay, dude, oh, please pass me. Just quickly go to the damn banners. 320. Oh, dude, my mouse. No, dude. I either have to go from 303 straight to 320. God damn it. All right, hold on here. I'll pause. All right, here we go. Oh, shit. Damn, dude. I had to spend a lot more money compared to global players, didn't I? Sucks for me. Oh, well. Global players will lose a lot of content because of the sync. No, I don't think so. Global's gonna get it. So it's like losing content because of the sync. I don't think is an accurate term. I think the worst part is probably it's a true unknown. Unknown. We have no idea where Tech UI Goku and Cellmax and stuff like that. I don't like see. I don't know. I do think once Global gets the stuff. Well, I mean, but the Battlefield currency would be valid right here. For sure. I do think that this is crazy. Dokkan devs are trying to kill the global version? Guys, please, man. Come on, dude. Like, they're killing global by giving it the best part 1 summon format ever. They're killing the game by doing that. Because, like, again, understand, if they had just made this the same banners as JP, I mean, people would have been upset that they lost some of the discounts and stuff like that, but no one would be mad right now. People are legitimately mad that we got these amazing discounts in part 1, but they weren't in part 2, so we're mad. People will complain no matter what. Okay, sure. Can be prevented by simply stating discounts have to be for part 1 of the celebration only. Okay. You're right. But this is where we get into the fact that this is a gacha game, right? Like, they intentionally are vague about this stuff because they want to trick people into spending money. This is exactly one major reason why I'm always telling people what, chat? Not to spend money. Don't do it. Global anniversary is always worse because we know what's coming. We have to wait 6 months watching JP have fun. Okay, are you going to acknowledge the more currency, the better summons, the more discounts, though? It's not a shaft to global players, buddy. It's not. Equivalent treatment is not a global shaft. Bro, you guys have lost your minds, man. Global gets tickets in part 1 and doesn't get tickets in part 2. It's been like this since the beginning of time. Like, what other celebration changes the banner format mid-celebration? Guys, every single global anniversary previous. I'm done. I love you guys, though. Mwah. I'll look at the comments. Here's Toon Rami's video. I mean, I did kind of want to see, again, how people were talking. Constantly serving us shit by giving us the same thing JP got. So you guys agree that JP gets shit and global gets better than shit then? So you agree? You agree? You agree? You agree? You agree? You agree? Let me know in the comments. Prove me wrong. Write up your essays debunking all my points. Let me hear it. Let me read it. Let me see what you got to say. Okay, so we're for real ending this time. Again, it cannot be a global shaft when global is getting the same treatment as JP. It can't. A global shaft would be, like, worse than JP. An issue that is on global that wasn't on JP. The item bug that broke the game. JP didn't get that. It was a global shaft. And then the compensation was nothing. Nothing, right? It's a global shaft. The battlefield currency. Losing out on 900,000 battlefield currency or something like that compared to JP. That's missing out on stuff JP, like, had. A global shaft, sure. Same banner. Same banners exactly. Not a shaft.